Bro!
Oh, shit.
On today's episode, we have Slammin Sour Apple.
Slammin'
Slammin.
salmon.
Slammin.
What you doing, meat drapes?
This is coming in at 10% ABV.
It's like normally they're like 8, 12, or 14, never 10.
Yeah, this one is a weird happy medium.
Why do I get the notion like some of them stuck in there? Like, I get the feeling like I've compared a couple things to Dog Bite, and I remember that Dog Bite has 10.
Yeah, I can't remember. I cannot remember the last thing we had that was like 10%.
Yeah,
Dog Bite's definitely on that list.
It's a while back.
Okay, yeah, like 10% is the weird one. It's the odd man out.
Yeah.
You said this is made by Kinky?
This is bottled by Kinky Beverage Company.
Like, so like the weird, like Kinky...
Yeah. They're putting it on blast, too. It's right there on the logo.
Oh, it is? Yeah. Fuck me.
It's all over. This can design, I gotta say, I don't like it at all.
No,
it's kind of shitty.
It's so extreme, though.
It's
like,
really gross looking.
If you're surfing down the Dorito aisle...
But I mean, it is kind of on par for Kinky. It's gross. So.
No, Kinky has the, like...
Well, I mean, like, the Kinky
artsy
itself,
bottles.
the bottles are, like,
Yeah.
pretty, but, like, the beverage itself is gnarly, so they're just kind of...
It's sugary nonsense.
Ugh.
This is going to be sugary nonsense.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was not the color I was expecting.
Wow.
Ugh, wow,
That is the Kinky green.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Simple green.
that looks like Baja Blast and Jolly Rancher.
Yeah. Well, 10%. Like, I don't smell that. So,
Yep.
cheers.
Maybe it'll
Yay.
fuck you up before you realize how terrible it is.
Yeah, here's open.
You know, right as it
Wow.
comes up to my mouth, it's like green apple Play-Doh.
and
And then I taste it, and I'm like, that is unfortunate.
Have you ever chewed on a Lysol wipe?
No, I can't say I have. Have you?
No, but this is what I would imagine it's like.
Tacit admission to Lysol wiping. You hear that?
Yeah,
It's like the purple ones that give you the extra scrubbies.
I think Loafy's onto something with the Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Right? There's sort of a dusty quality
Yeah.
to the flavor of this.
You're taking in terra firma. There is soil. There is sod, perhaps.
Yeah.
But it's not even actually Play-Doh. It's like the off-brand. Like, what is it?
Maybe.
The
It's a little salty.
color
Yeah.
art version of it.
Yeah. God damn.
It reminds me of this thing I had as a kid where like it was like the Monster Maker thing. Like you had this vat and then you'd put like all this goop on like a skeleton and drop it in there and it would all like ooze off.
It was the Terminator exoskeleton with the battle damage. We know what that right? That was the one.
No, that was
Goop
the
they pumped in?
updated version of it. No, like
Yeah?
this one
Oh,
like
you had the generic version?
no, this was something like it came out like late 80s, early 90s something. But like yeah, so like he had like this big thing and he just had this vat and then he had like all these like cool ass like skeleton that you could put together. You had like a weird axe and different faces and shit and you put it on there and then you just like goop all this crap and you had eyeballs you could put on there, make this monster and stuff. And then the whole point of it was you put it in the vat and then you just watched everything that you do just like dissolve and then you just had this skeleton and it was like crazy looking. Being a stupid little kid, I ate some of the green stuff. That's what this tastes like.
Oh shit. Do you know what he's talking about?
I have no idea.
I'll have to look it up later and I'll show you. It was a thing, god damn it.
A long ass path to get to a description of a thing you can't remember.
Yeah, seriously. Your memory got gooped up with all that crap.
It's this, man!
Okay, well, we have something practical that this thing does.
It's like Monster Science Laboratory or some weird shit like that. I don't remember.
Like
Well-
I'm not so opposed to green apple, sour green apple as a flavor. It's just
think
the
this is doing
underlying malt flavors
We've
inside
had
of
much
there
better versions of
that
it.
are giving it a weird clay, malty grossness.
Yeah.
Almost like a lactose effect. That's just not so great.
It's
But
bad.
I guess we better find out how it chugs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like drinking a terracotta pot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Topping off.
No.
Oh, he's a modern.
I don't even want to drink this.
I'm gonna see how it chugs.
Yep.
Cheers.
I'm gonna pull enough and puke back in this cup. Okay, I'm good. Maybe.
It is slightly better.
I find that it's worse. Oh man. Like for me, I take a sip of it and it's like I'm overpowered by the green apple, but then that weird aftertaste comes in and it's terrible.
Thank you. I think I can work through it, but just in case.
But when I chug it, like the green appleness of it goes away, and all I taste is like cleanser, and it's bumming me out so
Dude,
bad.
I had the opposite effect where I got more intense green apple, and then everything else kind of died away. I already have heartburn though.
Yeah,
Does anybody else have that?
He's got yeah, I can feel the heartburn coming up right now. This is terrible. I don't like it at all.
Like, I don't know what the purpose, like, why Kinky thinks it needs to make this product. If they already have something that tastes kind of like this,
Oh, it's gross.
and you just make a mixed drink out of it. Just get normal Kinky, which is already just sugar syrup.
Well, here's the thing. Kinky's their flagship. That's where they put out all this stuff that they like, okay, we're giving this the seal of approval. But if you bring out another company and you're like, oh, okay, this is just like under our wing, you know, like Philips had Magnavox, so they put out all the good TVs under Philips. And then all the shit TVs, oh, those are magnet boxes, you know, get those out of here.
Are they just licensing the name then to whoever's making this shit?
Yeah, and they're riding on the coattails of a name as lousy as Kinky.
Wow.
And they're like, hey, we got on board just at the right time. This is a good decision. Because this shit sucks.
This shit is going to disappear in like a couple months, right?
I can only hope.
Who would buy these?
That's gross, man.
That's bad.
It's not that bad.
Oh.
It's bad, but it's not like that bad.
It's tough. It's a rough one.
It tastes about as good as the can looks.
Yeah.
You know, that's a fair assessment.
So I have to give this a 3.
Subtle.
I'm giving it a 2. I like it, like really, really, not at all. It's absolutely terrible. No approval on this. It's probably gonna make me gag if I try to finish too much of this can.
I'm gonna rate this a vomit. I don't know what that rates as the scale, but there's
It's
that.
gotta be a
like,
1.
Yeah, it's gotta be a 1.
At a 1,
right?
So, yeah, I mean, you literally vomited, so you have to give it a 1.
Yeah,
you gave
like-
that higher than other things you haven't vomited.
I'm gonna give this an 8. God damn it!
Your whole scoring scheme is broken.
Oh God.
There you go. Slammin Sour Apple by Kinky.
Yeah.
I guess what we're
Fuck
saying
you!
here is don't
Slam it into the ground.
slam it.
All the way to hell. Yeet that son of a bitch to hell.
Take this and throw it at somebody you hate.